Long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
Are you kidding me right now?
What?
In a galaxy far, far away? We're still in the Milky Way, you idiot.
I was trying to add some pizzazz, okay? I even have an entire intro planned out.
An intro? Okay, you're way too into this.
You guys are in for a ride. Now then, roll clip.
Zyrlin's training protocol is the fastest and most efficient way to develop.
Stronger than ever.
Cybercrime is a Type 1 offense. Minimum punishment, 15 years.
Anchor Robotics guarantees personal safety and integrity.
All patrolling area units, keep
Nothing I can say yet, sir. Checking upper cells next.
So it might not seem like it, but it's the middle of the day here in Beijing. The air is so polluted that it's darkened the sky. Now, recent studies show that even breathing this kind of air for an hour can reduce a person's life expectancy by 20 minutes. It's akin to being a heavy smoker, smoking a pack and a half of cigarettes every day. So we wanted to know, how are people in this city coping with the bad air?
Pollution is a serious issue, but ordinary people like me have no say in how to deal with it.
That pessimism is widespread. Recent surveys show the majority of people in China's biggest cities have little faith the polluted air will improve in the next 5 years. Despite pledges coming out of the Paris conference, most believe the dirty air is here to stay. Celia Hatton, BBC.
We need to figure this out.
What's the problem, Miss President?
Do you remember this?
What about it, ma'am?
I want to bring it back for our paper.
Bring it back? How do you suppose we do that?
Go back in time.
Madam President, with all due respect, are you crazy?
Of course not. Just take a look around you. Is this the kind of world you want to live in?
No, ma'am, that's not what I meant. It's just that I know we live in a technologically advanced world, but do you think we have the means to build a time machine? I mean, it's never done before.
And that's exactly why we need to do it now. I need your help to round up the best scientists you can find to complete this task. Besides, it'll be fun.
Consider it done.
Many unbearable hours later.
Build a time machine, she said. It'll be fun, she said. Why do I do this to myself? Okay, let's see. No, not this one. Definitely not this one. Wait, this looks promising. Doesn't have much of an albedo. Well, I gotta work with what I got.
The secretary then goes and meets up with the scientists.
Are you the experimentals?
Are we? Dude, we literally decided on this 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, keep up. Anyways, are you the one who is searching for a gateway to the past?
Not exactly, but yeah, maybe a time machine?
The one who yearns to dwell into the past is often the one who tries to resolve his guilt and sins. What is your bother, young one?
Oh no! I'm here under the orders of our president. Could you please arrange me a time machine at the earliest? Oh, and don't worry about the payment. You will be rewarded handsomely.
We can build a time machine? Oh my, why are you even... Oh, never mind.
No amount of money can buy us, darling.
What if the offer sums up to 4 magneto-hydrodynamic converters?
Don't be shy, put some more.
How about 20 liters of clean drinking water and high position in the science and technology department of the world?
Ooh, I can't wait to get started. So, what do you think of my boy?
Boy?
Yes. We named him Tim. Isn't he the prettiest thing ever? Look at those big red buttons. He looks so smart.
It looks like my son's toy. But I'm sure it works, doesn't it?
I am not really sure.
It will work for sure, but there's a really small chance that there might be minor anomalies. Just a teeny weeny possibility.
What? Is this a joke?
No, not really. But...
Look here, lady. You asked for a time machine. You got one. Besides, what's life if there are no risks?
I'm not sure if this is a risk or set up for disaster.
Let's look on the bright side. At least they won't die.
Okay. What?
that's the second time she said that. I think we broke her.
Okay, at least we have a time machine. Granted, it doesn't work the way it should, but it's still something, right?
So let's test him out.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Please let this work.
Okay, let's try that again. Come on, Tim, don't fail us now.
Okay, so now that we have this questionable device working, let us bring in our ancestors.
Why are we doing this again?
According to the president's orders, we need to get a few people from the past environment wet again.
Okay.
Okay, so which year do you want to begin with?
We should start with 2020. That is one interesting year.
2020 it is.
Shouldn't you take my opinion?
Naina, did you wear a mask and gloves?
Yeah, Mom.
Naina, did you take the keys out of my bag? Naina, this girl never replies. Step away from your trained in martial arts. Hey, don't do anything to my daughter. Nana, you're not supposed to talk to strangers.
I didn't talk. I just walked out of the door and they were just there. Can you please stop interrupting me? Ma'am, will you please stop being dramatic and calm down? We're not gonna do anything to you.
Okay, ma'am. Now, from what year do you want to bring back people from?
Let's try 2000 now. It was a turn of the century.
Girl, did you see those new Gucci shoes? I want to buy them, but Daddy took away my credit card yesterday.
Oh my gosh, that is so rude.
Girl, that boutique looks expensive.
Oh my gosh, where are we?
Let me help you.
Stop manhandling me.
I am a woman.
Kids? You brought me bratty kids?
We don't really get to choose who comes in.
We're not bratty. We're kind of smart.
I have no time to waste. Let's just bring someone from the 1980s.
Sure.
Bro, I'm so excited for the concert.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be so rad.
Wait, you're not Queen.
My mom calls me a queen. I know the similarities are too striking. Where are we, dude?
Okay, now to answer all of your questions. You are all in the year 2100. I'm the President's Secretary, and those three are the questionable scientists who built the time machine that brought you all here. And now, for the greatest news of all. You all are bestowed with the privilege of meeting the President of the world.
A few moments later.
Welcome, people of the past. Have to go to the grocery store. Everything will close at 8 p.m. Do you even know how hard is it to get fresh vegetables nowadays?
But Mom, this place looks so cool. Besides...
Naina!
Yeah, dude, we've got a Queen concert to go to. We ain't got no time for this nonsense.
I can just hear those Gucci shoes calling out to me. Get me back there, now.
Relax, everyone. You can all go back in just some time though. I just need you to answer a few questions.
Questions? We haven't done anything wrong.
Take it easy, everyone. I just want to ask you all a few questions about the environment.
The environment? That's all? Phew, then you don't need me. I leave you all of my textbooks since grade 1. Every single one of them has a huge chapter on the environment.
This crazy woman brings us here to talk about plants.
But you did this for what?
Why not?
Why?
Why not?
Why though?
Everyone, please! The president needs to speak.
I thought the president was a he.
Thank you. Now, I understand that we have troubled you quite a bit, but I request you all to bear with me for a little while longer.
Yeah, whatever.
Let's get on with it then. First, how's the current situation of the environment in 2020? Do you have oxygen production industries there as well?
The only thing produced right now is toilet paper, hand sanitizer, mask and gloves.
Hand what?
Hand sanitizers. They were used if people didn't have soap and water to wash their hands. People are hoarding over them for the fear of getting infected by the virus. I just got a new Apple scented vibe last week.
A virus? You mean everyone is afraid of a computer virus? Which one is it? Is it the Slammer or is it the Code Red?
You don't know the COVID-19? You haven't studied your history properly, have you?
I now remember reading about this virus that started spreading in 2019 and it ended up being a pandemic, yeah? It had a really weird name. Yes. Isn't it the coronavirus?
No, silly. It's called coronavirus. Seriously, is history even a subject now?
Oops, sorry. I remember reading something about it, that it continued spreading for over a year and then they managed to find a vaccine or something.
Wait, did you just say that they found a vaccine? Quarantine has been so boring. Do you know how they did it? Can you recall something about the vaccine?
I don't quite remember how they actually made the vaccine, but I assure you that there is some hope left for all of you. Anyway, did this coronavirus bring about any changes in the environment?
Yes, the pollution rates have really decreased. I can see buildings a mile away from my window. The air quality in my neighborhood is much different than how it was before. It's much cleaner and I actually can breathe through my mask, of course, without coughing.
Could you please really specify what actually happened?
I will explain. Patience. The truth is that we did nothing. We stayed indoors and Mother Earth healed herself.
Just that? Staying indoors and doing nothing else was enough to lessen the pollution levels?
Yes, when people stopped going in their cars and when so many of the industries stopped their production, the carbon emission went down automatically.
Wow, that's great advice. We will surely try to implement your method in some way or the other. Well, thank you for your time.
Yeah, don't consider creating a virus. Don't write that down. Not a good idea.
Noted. You can go back now. Our scientists will help you reach back 2020.
Before my Nokia runs out of battery, can you just ask us your dumb questions already and get us back to 2000s?
Sure, miss. We'll get you back soon. Just a couple of questions. How high did your flying cars levitate? And how much carbon dioxide did they emit?
Huh? Actually, the cars in our times drive into potholes. They never levitate. Plus, they do some sort of checkup to ensure that the cars do not produce too much carbon dioxide.
Not only that, we have these people walking around streets holding banners saying things like "Save the Earth" and stuff like that. I have a sinking suspicion that they're just crazy deep down.
Talking of plants, just reminded me about that stinky stuff that my grandma puts into the soil of her garden so that they grow well.
So wait, you have gardens of your own. How weird. How brown were your water bodies then? Dark brown, beige brown or goth brown?
Brown? It's more like a gorgeous shade of blue, like this sundress of mine. By the way, Gina, where's that dress of mine you borrowed? You said you would give it back to me yesterday.
I kind of forgot, huh? I'll return it once we get back.
Okay, moving on. What about the sun? Was skin cancer a problem back then?
Skin cancer? That exists? My lord, I can't imagine that happening to my poor skin.
Is acid rain a thing for you right now?
Rain? What a nice name. My sister was looking for a unique name for her newborn. Let me call her and help her out with the name.
Yeah. We need to leave. These people are freaking me out.
I know you all must be in a hurry to leave, but please do help us. In a way, aren't you all responsible for our current situation?
Us? All we wanted to do was buy those Gucci shoes. You're the ones who somehow brought us here. See, listen, the conditions that we live in now are amazing. We have rivers, streams, fields, and even creepy qualities. Ugh. You people live in a world where breathing is like inhaling death.
Very well. Thank you very much, ladies, for your time and attention. We might as well take you home now. But that is something of concern.
So come on, hit us with your questions. We have got places to be.
Yeah, I had to sell my car to get those tickets.
Okay then, tell me how the environment was during your time.
It's green.
Yeah, I got that. Tell me more.
There are trees, flowers, all sorts of insects, and what more?
Where did you find them?
I've been asking myself that question, ma'am.
Okay, I need you to think really hard. Come on.
There were a lot of environmental protests that happened.
Okay, we're getting somewhere. Keep going.
It was very loud.
Not how they were, rather what they spoke of, their reasons, things like that.
Well, I think it was about clean water and pollution and all that stuff.
I still think they were loud.
Could you elaborate?
Sure, the sounds were kind of like war cries and...
No, not that. I was talking about the clean water, the pollution that your friend spoke of.
Oh, alright. Well, I know only about things people have told me. Not really interested in it myself. But from what I've heard, they wanted to lower the amount of carbon dioxide present in the air and clean up toxic waste and stuff like that.
Yeah, it all started with that Theodore guy. Man, all that talk of wise and efficient use of natural resources, a bunch of bogus, I tell you. The environment's totally fine.
Well, it seems to me that your time was quite revolutionary. Though I must tell you, the times ahead will be tough. I don't think I've seen clean water body right from when I was born.
Me neither. Everything feels artificial, from the water we drink to the oxygen we breathe in.
That's sad.
Okay, I think that's enough from our side. Can we leave now?
Right then, go waddling back to your queen.
Yeah, bye. Come on, dude, let's bounce.
And now, everyone is back where they came from. The scientists then figure out a way to bring some seeds from the past to 2100 and plant them.
Hello and welcome back to Canal Oko. I'm Annie here with today's quick news. The first ever living plant of the decade has produced its first ever fruit. The tree, which had been planted a month earlier after the arrivals of 6 people from the past, have borne fruit. The fruit seems to have been called pomegranate. Wait, no. Pomegranate. No, that's not right. Let's try this one more time. Pomegranate. Yeah, this sounds better. The fruit seems to have been called pomegranate. Now, let's see what's going on at the garden. So, Melissa, what's the atmosphere like over there?
Yes, Annie, the atmosphere looks grey as always.
Not that atmosphere. Melissa, please tell us the situation there.
Ah, yes. The situation here is very calm.
Ugh. Melissa, can you please explain to us the ambience of the garden?
Sure, why don't you say so? The president will detach a red ball from the green wobbly stick in exactly 6 minutes. The president has just separated the red ball and seems to be using a weapon of murder on it.
Wait, what?
And now she is eating it. I guess that's what they call food in 2020.
Reports suggest that 5 more such plantations of various other kinds of fruits will be grown. If we start planting like this, I'm sure that in the next 20 years, the oxygen production industries will be near to nothing. Well, that's all for today, folks. Hope you enjoyed the rest of your day.
Dream of paradise, paradise. Every time she closed her eyes, standing on your front porch saying don't go. You were looking at me wild saying just go home. Just a girl, she expected the world, but it flew away from her reach, and the bullets catching her teeth. Life goes on, it gets so heavy, the wheel breaks the butterfly. Every tear a waterfall. In the night, the stormy night, she closed her eyes. In the night, the stormy night, away she flies.